Prepare for launch.
Mission Control, we have liftoff.
Welcome to our viewers to this prestigious academic exceptional achievers function for students. My name is Eder Kikianti and it is my privilege to be the program director this evening to celebrate the academic achievements of our students in the very challenging year 2020 academic year. It was a tough year, but you excelled. Congratulations. It is an honor to introduce Professor Baron Erasmus, the Dean of the Faculty of Natural and Agricultural Sciences, to give his opening address. Professor Erasmus.
Thank you, Dr. Kikianti. What a wonderful occasion. Today, we celebrate and recognize the extraordinary achievements of our top performing students. In addition to this event, the entire week is actually a celebration. We have had 4 graduation ceremonies this week to award a total of 1,765 degrees. This is undergraduates and postgraduates combined. Back to our top achievers. Please accept my heartfelt and sincere congratulations on being recognized as a top achiever in this faculty. This faculty is known for the quality of its degrees, and our standards are high. You have performed at the highest level of academic achievement at the University of Pretoria, and by virtue of UP's position as a leader in South Africa, also in the country. I salute you for your resilience and commitment to make it this far. The University of Pretoria has gone to great lengths to ensure that we deliver a successful academic year in the face of the pandemic. We have all been impacted by this pandemic, and we have had to devise new ways of living, doing, and studying. This was a team effort, not just by the teams of lecturers, student advisors, and members of our Education Innovation Department, but also the roles played by the student organizations in our faculty. And in particular, I'd like to thank our postgraduate organization, our student organization, NatHouse, and the Student Representative Council for working with us and making sure that we're aware of problems as they arise and assisting us with responding to these problems with real solutions. What happens next? The pandemic will be with us for some time, and we will need to learn to conduct our business within these constraints and uncertainties. Some of you may continue your studies, and some may enter the world of work. The pandemic, though, presents us with opportunities. It is not just about survival and coping. It's about using these opportunities to thrive. I'd like to make 4 suggestions on how we can thrive. The first one, work in the gaps. The large existential problems that face humanity and the ones to which you, as an achiever from the University of Pretoria, will have to contribute, does not lie within traditional disciplinary silos. We need the disciplinary excellence, absolutely, but we also need people to work in between the traditional disciplines to address these problems and to act as agents of change across boundaries and connectors, if you like. Work in the gaps. Next piece of advice, look over the fence. We are not the sole custodians of all knowledge. The fact that you have a degree and the fact that you are becoming a specialist in a particular field of study means that you are a specialist and that you have substantial knowledge to contribute. But this is by no means the only source of knowledge. If we are to respond effectively to these existential challenges for humanity, we have to look over the fence, over the boundaries of traditional knowledge, and recognize in broader society, industry and government, there's significant expertise that can help us to solve these problems. So work in the gaps, look over the fence. Thirdly, balance your act. Make time for recharging your mental energy. If there's anything we have learned from the pandemic, it is that we have to look after our mental health. Time is finite, so do not focus on managing your time, but focus on managing your energy. Throughout the day, you can recharge your energy and achieve so much more. When I say balance your act, don't think of the balancing act as life versus work. Work is not equal to life. There is just life, and lots of different things in life, part of which is work. Don't try and just balance life and work. Balance your act. Finally, grow. Choose the places of discomfort. It makes you grow and gives you the ability to thrive when others might struggle. And when you thrive and you work in a team, you can bring others along with you. Work in the gaps, look over the fence, balance your act, and grow. And above all, don't do it alone. The networks that you have built here at the University of Pretoria will stand you in good stead for the rest of your life, personally and professionally. Do use them. To wrap up, congratulations. I am proud of your achievements and thankful for your contribution to the faculty. Thank you. It gives me great pleasure now to introduce Professor Sunushka Naidu as our invited speaker for the evening. Professor Naidu is the head of department of the Department of Biochemistry, Genetics and Microbiology. She is also the president of the South African Genetic Society, and earlier she was a fellow of the Next Einstein Forum. And currently she actually chairs a community of scientists as part of the Next Einstein Forum's activities. She completed her PhD degree with a prestigious grant from the Mellon Foundation, and her academic career is an absolute upward trajectory with more than 30 high-impact scientific publications to date. And I'm aware of quite a few new ones that are in the pipeline. She's an active member of a research group called the Forest Molecular Genetics Group within the Department of Biochemistry, Genetics and Microbiology. And she's also a member of the Forestry and Agricultural Biotechnology Institute, FABI, at the University of Pretoria. Professor Naidu, over to you.
It is my privilege to be a guest speaker at this Exceptional Achievers function. First off, congratulations to all of the achievers. This is a significant milestone in your life, and you are on the cusp of even greater things to come. So I wish to share my journey with you. My first teachers were my parents, and as it happened, my parents were both teachers by profession. They were also both avid gardeners, and they had this beautiful rose garden that made our little home really stunning. Every weekend was dedicated to gardening and tending those roses. I didn't really like it at the time. As a child, I would have preferred to be watching television or playing with my friends in the neighborhood, but when I saw those roses in bloom, it was quite worthwhile. This is probably where my love for nature started. Now, I was quite curious, as children naturally are, and while my elder brother would try to shut me up when I asked lots of questions, my parents encouraged my curiosity. My dad subscribed to Reader's Digest, and instead of answering all my endless questions, he would direct me to these books to read up. So my first lesson at that age was, it is good to be curious. Not everyone will answer your questions, but go and find out for yourself. In high school, my love for biology was further fueled by a very inspirational teacher. I'm sure you know what I mean. There is always that one teacher who goes out of their way to make their subject so exciting. And I had that experience with Mr. G.M. Govender. He would go to an abattoir and he would bring in a sheep's heart so that we could all see what it looked like up close. We also got together to develop a pond over the weekends and the holidays. It was part of our school's wildlife club, and we managed to develop a whole ecosystem, including slimy frogs, little fish, and ducks. It was a wonderful teaching tool, and we had more biology lessons right next to that pond. Mr. Govender's dedication really inspired us, and that is a lesson I took from that experience. Be inspired. It may be many people doing great things that inspire you, or a single person who is so passionate about what they do that will inspire you. I chose to study cell biology and environmental biology at undergraduate level at the University of Natal, now KwaZulu-Natal, And in my second year cell biology class, we had lots of practicals to execute. So I would prepare and I would make notes so that we would follow the instructions. My practical group was quite competitive and we wanted to have the best possible mark. Of course, we made a mistake along the way and we threw out the supernatant, which was needed for the next step. In frustration, I commented, "Who wrote this terrible manual?" Only to find Professor George Campbell standing behind me. And he said, "I did." A few days later, Professor Campbell called me into his office. I was terrified, thinking that I was in trouble. He asked me, what was I thinking of doing for the next phase of my career? I was not sure at the time and said, well, I was thinking of maybe going away for a while. He looked at my marks, he looked at me, and he said, "Don't be daft. You should do an honors degree with us." So I listened to Professor Campbell, and I wasn't going to be daft. I did my honors degree, specializing in cell biology and plant biotechnology. So that lesson was, listen to mentors. They have more experience, so they will see the bigger picture and guide you in the right direction. I went on to complete my honors degree at the University of Natal and enrolled for an MSc degree with the University of Stellenbosch. My research was conducted at the South African Sugar Research Institute. So my research was on a gene involved in sugar biosynthesis in sugarcane. I had the hardest time getting the gene to amplify. I spent days and nights in the lab trying all sorts of optimizations and it never worked. I began to doubt my abilities and my sanity. I was exhausted and running out of ideas. My supervisor said to me, "Please take a break." I did, under duress. Well, I had to take a break because my research group locked me out of the lab. I came back and voila! Everything began working again. It was wonderful and I had all my results within a few weeks. Till today, I don't understand what I did differently, but it worked. So the lesson I took away from there was, it is okay to take a break. It allows you to see things more clearly. I then started my first job at the University of Cape Town. 2 universities in South Africa had purchased the microarray robots and were getting the technology up and running. That was the University of Cape Town and the University of Pretoria. At the time, it was a big deal, as we could study the expression of thousands of genes at a time. This was really a step change in what researchers were able to do. So I was now the more senior scientist and somewhat the expert. Well, the expert is really the person who made all the mistakes and learned from them. And I found it incredibly rewarding to assist the students with their projects. And the lesson from this time at the University of Cape Town was, help others, you will be rewarded. I joined the University of Pretoria working as a microarray technician alongside my PhD. So for my PhD, I was focusing on how plants defend themselves against a type of wilt pathogen. I was interested in the molecular responses and used the microarray technology. Close to completion of the degree, I also began lecturing at the Department of Genetics and joined the department as a staff member. I enjoyed lecturing and the research immensely. I began a research program within the Forest and Agricultural Biotechnology Institute and work with the Forest Molecular Genetics and Tree Protection Cooperative programs. So my research is dedicated to uncovering the molecular mechanisms underlying tree resilience. I am really privileged to work with great people, my collaborators and my students, and together we have extended the knowledge front in this field. And this is another lesson that I learned which is aptly captured in the African proverb. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Collaboration is key to addressing some of the major issues plaguing society today. Today, I am the head of the merged department of Biochemistry, Genetics and Microbiology. Some of the lessons I learned, and it almost seems like a lifetime ago, are still guiding me today. It's good to be curious. Allow yourself to be inspired. listen to good mentors, it's okay to take a break, help others, and collaborate. I wish you the very best with the next phase of your careers. You are the young people who will catalyze positive changes, and we can thus be rest assured that the future looks bright. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Naidu, for a very inspirational address. And now for much-deserved entertainment. Enjoy. Thank you for a very enjoyable entertainment. Now it is my privilege to introduce Mr. Stefan Steenkamp, Chairman of the NET House. Mr. Steenkamp.
Good evening, my fellow NAS students. It is an absolute privilege for me to address each of you, your parents, guardians and loved ones, and most importantly, having the opportunity to congratulate each of you for achieving your well-deserved awards, as well as to thank each of you for being such dedicated and hard-working students, thriving for academic excellence and pushing boundaries. Just to provide you with some background on who NAT House is. NAT House is the faculty house of the Natural and Agricultural Sciences faculty and represent the students of NAS faculty. Our faculty house has an academic focus and plays an important role in linking students and staff within our faculty. As NAT House, it is our responsibility to actively identify student challenges, communicate these challenges with the faculty executives, and finding workable solutions. As we all know, we are currently finding ourselves in a pandemic. In an attempt to reduce the spread of the virus and the perseverance of human life, our studies had to shift from a physical, in-person environment to a virtual online environment, in some instances allowing certain students to return to campus for classes and practicals following strict COVID-19 protocols, however still being severely limited. It is extremely important that in situations like these that you take care of your mental health. Finding a healthy balance between your studies, social life and sleep is key to success. I also want to thank the Dean of our faculty, Prof. Erasmus, the Deputy Deans, Prof. Blume and Prof. Maharia, and all the staff of NAS faculty for the integral role they play in ensuring student success within the faculty and the support they provide to NAT House and each student of our faculty. You are indeed the backbone of our faculty. A special word of thanks to all our sponsors for your continued interest in and support of the students of the Faculty of Natural and Agricultural Sciences. We as NAT House want to contribute as best as possible by taking the responsibility to support and encourage our students to persevere through hardship, to not give up on achieving your goals and completing your studies to the best of your ability. I want to applaud each of you for not allowing this new and dynamic challenge to dampen your journey to reach your personal and academic success. We, as your fellow students, are proud of each of you, of each of your accomplishments and for the contributions that your years of study represent. We understand that you would not have achieved this award without constant hard work, perseverance and dedication. Those late nights, long days in Merensky Library and the constant hard work have paid off. You decided to work harder and longer. You decided to walk the extra mile to achieve your goal because you know that every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. Please accept your award as sincere appreciation for your continued loyalty and dedication to the University of Pretoria, but more specifically to the Faculty of Natural and Agricultural Sciences. I hope you feel proud today and confident in your ability to rise to your next challenge. We are celebrating the dedication you have shown on the way to receiving this achievement. You have earned every bit of success you are enjoying. You are the best of the best, the cream of the crop. Well done on this magnificent achievement. I want to conclude with the following quote from our late South African President, President Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela once said that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Let us be the generation to lead by example. Let us be the generation which embraces challenges and find innovative and sustainable solutions for these challenges. Let us be the generation who will be remembered as the generation who embraced and led change. Once again, congratulations on your well-deserved success. All the best with the remainder of your undergraduate or postgraduate studies, or if you have taken a step into the world outside the gates of the University of Pretoria. You are proof that good things come to those who are willing to sacrifice to reach your worthwhile goal. Words cannot express how proud I am.
Thank you, Mr. Steenkamp. And it gives me great pleasure to introduce Ms. Jawi Ramachlo, outgoing chairperson of our Postgraduate Student Association, PSANA, SANA. Ms. Ramachlo.
Good evening all, and welcome to the Exceptional Achievers Function for Students. My name is Jawi Ramachlo. I have served on the Postgraduate Students Association for the Natural and Agricultural Sciences Committee, or PSANA, for 3 years, both as the Zoology, Entomology and Wildlife Management Postgraduate Representative and as the committee's chairperson. This event is to congratulate and celebrate our faculty's exceptional academic achievers, but I would just like to take this moment to congratulate and celebrate every single student at the University of Pretoria who made it through 2020 and either graduated or registered for another year. Your perseverance through a global pandemic should be commended. To all the faculty's exceptional achievers, we're very proud of the things you have accomplished in 2020, also known as the terrible, no good, very bad year. To keep your head down and keep going despite all of the events of the year is truly commendable. The PSANA Committee is proud to be associated with a faculty that supports its students and rewards hard work. You have earned this commendation, and we celebrate you today as hard workers and diligent students who endured and kept sight of the academic finish line. We are very proud of you. To the postgraduate students, please know that we are here to assist you with whatever you need. Academic issues and queries, or even personal problems, speak to your department's representative. And to the undergraduate students, we are looking forward to having you join our postgraduate community and add your unique selves to the NAS faculty postgraduates list. Once again, congratulations on this amazing achievement. Continue to work hard to achieve your goals and never be afraid to ask for help. This faculty wants to support its students. Well done and have a great evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Macho. And now we can start with the important part of the evening that all of us have been waiting for. All the awards and prizes are sponsored by departments, industry, individuals, and associations. Professor Erasmus will read the name of the award and the name of the recipient. Professor Erasmus, over to you.
Professor Ntabiseng Ogude Award for the Best Male First-Year Student in the BSc Extended Program goes to Mr. M.M. Abdul Rehman. The Professor Ntabiseng Ogude Award for the Best Female First-Year Student in the BSc Extended Program goes to Ms. R. Zonga. The Department of Physics Prize for the Best First-Year Students in Physics goes to Mr. M.J. Steinberg. The Department of Physics Prize to the Best Second-Year Student in Physics goes to Ms. C. van Zyl. The Department of Physics Prize to the Best Third-Year Student in Physics goes to Mr. D. Killian. The Department of Physics Prize to the Best Honours Student in Physics goes to Mr. Helmar Raal. Just to note, Mr. Raal is conducting his master's studies in physics at the age of 19. Congratulations, Mr. Raal. The Department of Geography, Geoinformatics and Meteorology Prize to the Best Honours Student in Meteorology goes to Mr. D. Nkabinde. The Department of Geography, Geoinformatics and Meteorology Prize to the Best BSc Geoinformatics Graduate goes to Ms. K. Tron. The Department of Geography, Geoinformatics and Meteorology Prize to the Best Honours Student in Geoinformatics goes to Ms. E. van Nierop. The Department of Geography, Geoinformatics and Meteorology Prize to the Best Graduate in the BSc Geography or BSc Environmental Science programs goes to Ms. G. van Niekerk. The Department of Geography, Geoinformatics and Meteorology Prize to the Best Honours Student in Geography and Environmental Science goes to Ms. M. Swart. The Green Award for Departmental Participation to celebrate student participation in all aspects of the department goes to Ms. Z. Boshoff. The Jan F. Celier Book Prize to the Best First-Year Students in Geology goes to Mr. M. L. Fasagi. The Roelof van der Merwe Prize to the Best Structural Geology Student at third-year level is shared by Ms. A. Alberts and Mr. B. Pieterse. The Dirk Visser Prize to the Best Honours Project in Field-Based Structural Geology goes to Mr. C. Marais. The Department of Chemistry Prize to the Best First-Year Student in Chemistry goes to Ms. T. Klein. The Department of Chemistry Prize to the Best Second-Year Student in Chemistry goes to Ms. M. De Bruyn. The Department of Chemistry Prize to the Best Third-Year Student in Analytical Chemistry goes to Ms. P. Stopwasser. The Brooker Prize for the Best Student in BSc Honours Physical Chemistry goes to Mr. Z. Johnston. The Agricultural Economics Association of South Africa Prime Africa Prize to the Best Final Year Student in Agricultural Economics goes to Mr. O. L. Eggers. The Pieter van Twisk Academic Achievement Award of the South African Association of Food Science and Technology goes to the most outstanding final year student in the BSc Agric degree program with specialization in food science and technology, or the BSc Honours Food Science degree program. This award goes to Ms. Kay Flotman. The Meritorious Award of the South African Association for Dairy Technology goes to a student in the Department of Consumer and Food Sciences who achieve outstanding academic results and who displays exceptional enthusiasm for the dairy component of the syllabus. This goes to Ms. Sia Mattia. The South African Association of Family Ecology and Consumer Science Top Achiever Awards in Consumer Science Clothing Retail Management goes to the best final year student in Consumer Science Clothing Retail Management. The award goes to Ms. A.M.M. Buffy. The South African Association of Family Ecology and Consumer Science Top Achiever Awards in Consumer Science Foods goes to the best final year student in Consumer Science Food Retail Management. The award goes to Ms. M. Fourie. The J.J. Veenstra Floating Trophy to the most diligent animal science student in terms of both the theoretical and practical training in animal science is shared Mr. C. Ilsley and Ms. M. De Wet. The South African Society for Animal Science Merit Award for the best student in the BSc Agric Animal Science and BSc Agric Animal Science Pasture Science degree programs is shared by Ms. K. A. Els and Ms. L. K. Lennon. The Syngenta Prestige Award to the best student in plant pathology in the pre-final year of the BSc Agric degree program goes to Mr. J. Bubb. Bayer Crop Science Science for a Better Life Award to the best student in plant pathology in the final year of the BSc Agric plant pathology program goes to Mr. R. Stradom. The South Africa Society for Crop Production Prize for the best final year student in plant production and soil science goes to Mr. S. Steenekamp. The Omnia Fertilizer Prize to the best final year student in plant production also goes to Mr. S. Steenekamp. The Margaretha Mes Memorial Prize for the best female third year plant science student is awarded to a female plant science student with the best average, minimum 70, over 4 third year modules in plant science, and this award goes to Ms. B. Diedrichs. The Margaretha Mes Medal for Plant Physiology to the best BSc Honours student who obtained the degree with a mark of at least 70% and whose essay is based on an aspect of plant physiology goes to Mr. J. Seaman. The Schweikert Medal for Plant Sciences to the best honours student who obtained the degree with a mark of at least 70% and whose essay is based on an aspect other than plant physiology is awarded to Ms. D. Murphy. The Biochemistry Award to the best final year student majoring in biochemistry goes to Mr. M. W. Myers. The Biochemistry Award for the best honours student in biochemistry goes to Ms. M. Stoffberg. The Labotech Biochemistry Prize to the best MSc student in biochemistry is shared by Ms. M.J. Molatseli and Ms. S. Watson. The SA Genetics Society Hofmeyr van Skalk Prize to the best fourth year student in genetics is shared by Ms. L. Skuman and Ms. J. Grobelaar. The PPS Achievement Award to the most outstanding final year student in genetics is shared by Mr. V. Nell and Ms. C. E. Brink. The Inkaba Biotech Prize for the best honours student in biotechnology to the student with the highest weighted average in the BSc Honours Biotechnology program goes to Ms. C. Buitendag. The Zoological Society of Southern Africa Prize to the best third year student in zoology goes to Ms. O. Chalwin Milton. The Department of Zoology and Entomology Prize to the best third year student in entomology goes to Mr. F. Henneke. The Department of Zoology and Entomology Prize to the best third year student in ecology goes to Ms. J. Howard. The Entomological Society of Southern Africa Prize to the best entomology honours student goes to Ms. T. Pogue. The Zoological Society of Southern Africa Prize to the best zoology honours student goes to Ms. C. van der Merwe. The Department of Zoology and Entomology Prize to the best honours student in the Department of Zoology and Entomology also goes to Ms. C. van der Merwe. The Johan J. Tron Trophy to the best BSc student with human physiology as major subject, this is the average of second and third year modules are taken into account, is made to Ms. A. Mustafa. The F&B Award for the best performance in first year BSc Actuarial and Financial Mathematics is made to Mr. Tier van der Horst. The F&B Award for the best performance in Actuarial and Financial Mathematics in practice, these are course codes IAS 111 and IAS 121, is made to Mr. D. Cronier. The F&B Award for the best performance in second year BSc Actuarial and Financial Mathematics goes to Mr. D. Dodkins. The F&B Award for the best performance in Financial Mathematics, these are the course codes IAS 211 and IAS 282, is made to Mr. K. Marbach. The Outsurance Prize for the best performance in third year BSc Actuarial and Financial Mathematics goes to Mr. S. Nell. The Prudential Investment Managers Prize for the best performance in contingencies, this is course code IAS 353, also goes to Mr. S. Nell. The F&B Prize for the best performance in survival models, course code IAS 382, goes to Mr. Laroche-Silvestre. The PPS Prize for the best performance in BSc Honours Actuarial Science goes to Mr. M. Karim. The Discovery Holdings Prize for the best performance in Actuarial Risk Management, course IAS 712, goes to Mr. J. Godfrey. The Prudential Investment Managers Prize for the best performance in Finance and Investment, course code FNI 700, goes to Mr. M. Karim. The Momentum Metropolitan Prize for the best performance in Life Insurance, course LEW 700, goes to Mr. J. Vivier. The Outsurance Prize for the best performance in Actuarial Communication, course IAS 722, goes to Ms. K. Musa. The Discovery Holdings Prize for the best research project for the degree BSc Honours in Actuarial Science is shared by Ms. S. Batchelor and Ms. T. van der Walt. The Dewald Hutting Book Prize to the best third year student in mathematics goes to Mr. J. M. Lowe. The GenSec Prize to the most outstanding honours student in mathematics or financial engineering study programs goes to Mr. X. de Klerk. The South African Mathematical Society Bronze Medal to the best honours student in the mathematics or applied mathematics study program goes to Mr. A. A. de Klerk. The Statomed Prize for the best overall performance in mathematical statistics at 300 level goes to Mr. M. Slabbert. The Statomed Prize for the best overall performance in mathematical statistics at honours level goes to Mr. T.J. Manyeruke. The Statomed Prize for the most exceptional student in the master's program in the Department of Statistics goes to Ms. S. Millard. That brings us to the end of the individual awards, and I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate all our recipients from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much for your contribution, and what you've achieved is truly significant. All the best.
Congratulations once again. And now for the Dean's List. Professor Erasmus.
In Category A, we make the following awards for the BSc Extended Programs. We start with the award in the 5th position, progressing to the 1st position. In the 5th position, we have Mr. T. Maoba, in the BSc Extended Program Mathematical Sciences with an average of 85.67%. In the 4th place, we have Ms. G. E. Gerritsen in the BSc Extended Program Biological Sciences with 85.75%. In the 3rd place, we have Mr. M. M. Abdul Rehman in the BSc Extended Program Mathematical Sciences with an average of 86%. In the 2nd place, we have Ms. T. E. Tawindo in the BSc Extended Program Mathematical Sciences with an average of 87.17%. And then in the 1st place in this Category A, Ms. R. Zonga in the BSc Extended Program Mathematical Sciences with an average of 89.92%. Congratulations. In the next category, Category B for first years, we make the following awards, starting first in the 12th position, working our way towards the 1st position. In 12th position, we have Ms. J. Boertes, BSc Genetics, 89.62%. In the 11th position, Ms. T. Durr, in the BSc Actuarial and Financial Mathematics program with 89.8%. The 10th place, Ms. A. Boot, in the BSc Microbiology program, 90.46%. In the 9th place, Ms. M. C. Olkers, BSc Actuarial and Financial Mathematics with 90.57%. In the 8th place, Mr. M.J. Steinberg in the BSc Physics, 90.77%. 7th position, Ms. S. Baga, the BSc Actuarial and Financial Mathematics program, with 90.86%. In the 6th place, Mr. J. M. Wimberley in the BSc Biological Sciences program, with 91.08%. In the 5th place, we have Ms. K. Abers in the BSc Actuarial and Financial Mathematics program with 91.43%. In the 4th place, we have Mr. J. L. Muller in the BSc Biochemistry program with 91.54%. In the 3rd place, we have Mr. L. J. Nell in the BSc Mathematics program with 92.92%. In the 2nd place, Mr. T. J. van der Horst in the Actuarial and Financial Mathematics program with 92.93%. In 1st place in this category, the category for first years, we have Mr. D.C. Cronier in the BSc Actuarial and Financial Mathematics program with a mark of 93.43%. Congratulations to all the recipients. In our next category, category C for second years, we have 11 awards. We're starting with, in the 11th position, Ms. K.L. Robinson for BSc Medical Sciences with 88.42%. In the 10th position, Ms. M. De Bruyn in the BSc Genetics program with 88.67%. In the 9th place, Ms. C. Ryder in the BSc Human Physiology program with 88.67%. In the 8th position, Ms. R. M. Holding, also in the BSc Human Physiology program, 88.86%. In the 7th place, Ms. M. Roux, also in the BSc Human Physiology program, with 89.55%. 6th, Ms. S. Francis in the BSc Actuarial and Financial Mathematics program with 89.6%. In the 5th position, Mr. J. Deprier, also in BSc Actuarial and Financial Mathematics with 91.2%. In the 4th place, Mr. B. Victor in the BSc Mathematics program with an average of 91.33%. In the 3rd place, Ms. A.J. Keller in the BSc Actuarial and Financial Mathematics program with 91.5%. The runner-up in 2nd place, Mr. K. Marbach in the BSc Actuarial and Financial Mathematics program with a mark of 93.2%. And in the 1st place in this category, Mr. D.M. Dodkins in the BSc Actuarial and Financial Mathematics with a mark of 94% on the dot. Congratulations. The next category is category D for our 3rd years. And we start in the 16th place. Ms. K.N. Kittel, BSc Human Physiology, 86%. 15th, Mr. A.G. Balshaw, BSc Medical Sciences, 86.5%. 14th, Ms. D. Mouton, BSc Actuarial and Financial Mathematics, 86.5%. 13th, Mr. J. S. Pillay, BSc Applied Mathematics, 86.56%. 12th, we have Mr. M.W. Myers in the BSc Biochemistry with 87%. 11th, Ms. L. Abba, BSc Human Physiology, 87.25%. 10th, Ms. S. K. Houston, BSc Medical Sciences, 87.25%. In the 9th place, Ms. C. Grobler, BSc Human Physiology, 87.43%. In the 8th place, Ms. C. E. Brink, BSc Human Physiology, 87.82%. 7th, Mr. M.J. Phillips, BSc Actuarial and Financial Mathematics, 88.38%. 6th, Mr. J.G. Texera, BSc Actuarial and Financial Mathematics, 88.88%. 5th, Mr. M. Slubbert, BSc Actuarial and Financial Mathematics, 89.5%. 4th, Mr. M.R. De La Roche Souvestre, BSc Actuarial and Financial Mathematics, 90%. 3rd, Mr. S. Nell, BSc Actuarial and Financial Mathematics, 90.88%. Our runner-up in this category is Mr. N. Foster, BSc Mathematics, 94.25%, and our first prize goes to Mr. J. M. Lowe, BSc Mathematics, 97.13%. Congratulations. In category E, for our 4th years, we have 5 awards. In the 5th place, Ms. A. Grimsel in the BSc Agricultural Agribusiness Management program, 79.14%. Fourth, Mr. O.L. Eggers, BSc Agric, Agribusiness Management, 80.29%. Third, Mr. N.R. Nepkin, BSc Agric, Agribusiness Management, 80.29%. In the second place, Mr. S.W. Steenekamp, in the BSc Agric, Applied Plant and Soil Science with 82.6%. And in the first place, in this category, Mr. R.F. Strydom, in the BSc Agric Plant Pathology program with a mark of 84.50%. At the end of all these categories, once again, a heartfelt congratulations for these remarkable achievements. You will see that in many cases, the marks are very close to each other, but a lot of hard work goes into it to make these distinctions. Again, congratulations and all the best.
Once again, congratulations to all the students. And now for one of the university's most prestigious academic awards to students, the award of the Vice Chancellor and Principal, Professor Erasmus.
Last but definitely not least, it gives me great pleasure to make the announcement for our highest award, the award of the Vice Chancellor and Principal, and this goes to the best student in the Faculty of Natural and Agricultural Sciences. This award goes to James Murray Lowe in the BSc Mathematics program. Mr. Lowe has an extraordinary undergraduate record with a first-year GPA of 96.45%, a second-year GPA of 97.91%, a third-year GPA of 97.12%, for an overall degree cumulative GPA of 97.14%. This is a truly remarkable achievement, and to do so in one of our most challenging programs makes it even more remarkable. Mr. Lowe has competed in several mathematical Olympiads. At the South African Mathematical Modelling Competition, his team obtained a first place nationally. This is in 2019. He has also contributed and made significant impact in international competitions. At the Mathematical Competition of Modelling, which is an international competition, his team obtained an honourable mention and placed in the top third. At the International Mathematics Competition, he obtained a second prize in 2020. Truly a remarkable achievement. Mr. Lowe matriculated at the Hartbeespoort High School, and then he joined the University of Pretoria in 2018 when he started his degree in BSc Mathematics. His performance is of such a nature that he's already got some substantial experience in lecturing undergraduate level in the mathematics department at the University of Pretoria. It gives me great pleasure to make this award to Mr. Lowe for a truly remarkable achievement. Mr. Lowe, congratulations. Anything you would like to add to the faculty?
I just want to really give thanks to God. He's been like a father to me, and he's carried through many hard weeks and many times when I really didn't think I was going to make it. And so I just want to glorify him for giving me this talent. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lowe. Friends and colleagues, thank you very much for joining us for this ceremony. Again, I'm absolutely just proud of what this faculty has achieved. Thank you very much. Friends, family, and colleagues, only one thing remains to be done at the end of our Excellent Achievers Award ceremony, and that is to extend a heartfelt word of gratitude to our sponsors. I list them in no particular order. Professor Ntabiseng Ogude, the Department of Physics, the Department of Geography, Geoinformatics and Meteorology, Cameron Green, Department of Geology, the Roelof van der Merwe Trust, Dirk Visser, Department of Chemistry, Brooker South Africa, the Agricultural Economics Association of South Africa, Prime Africa, the South African Association for Food Science and Technology, the South African Association for Dairy Technology, the South African Association of Family Ecology and Consumer Science, the Department of Animal Science, the South African Society of Animal Science, Syngenta, Bayer Crop Science, the South African Society for Crop Production, Omnia Fertilizer, Department of Plant and Soil Sciences, the Department of Biochemistry, Genetics and Microbiology, Labotech, PPS, Inkaba Biotech, the Zoological Society of Southern Africa, the Department of Zoology and Entomology, the Entomological Society of Southern Africa, the Tron family, F&B, Outsurance, Prudential Investment Managers, Prudential, Discovery Holdings, Momentum Metropolitan, Department of Mathematics and Applied Mathematics, the South African Mathematical Society, the Bureau for Statistical and Survey Methodology, known as Statomet. Colleagues, friends, family, thank you very much for joining us. And for one more time, a heartfelt congratulations to all our excellent students for their exceptional achievements. Have a good evening. Goodbye.
We're living in the information age with all of the answers. What would your response be on the following? Why is there more matter than antimatter? What is consciousness? Why do living things age? What will the total impact of climate change be on world agriculture? It may be a while before we've cracked those conundrums, but what if we could solve some even more immediate problems, such as achieving food and water security in Africa, making renewable energy affordable for the people of the continent, and eliminating poverty-related diseases? The Faculty of Natural and Agricultural Sciences at the University of Pretoria strives to answer as yet unanswered questions. Meet grand challenges and achieve sustainable development goals. Research focuses on 4 major fields, covering physical and environmental sciences, biosciences, big data, and agricultural sciences. As a student, you will be mentored by expert scientists while developing your knowledge and skills in state-of-the-art research facilities. And you can access the support you need to excel in a challenging academic environment. 13 departments make up the faculty, ranging from actuarial science to zoology, literally from A to Z, preparing you for a career and the future. An internationally recognized qualification will unlock opportunities across the globe and enable you to tackle the questions, problems, and mysteries of tomorrow. The Faculty of Natural and Agricultural Sciences at UP, maximizing your potential for future impact.